This video is not clickbait. Alright, now I know what you guys are thinking. This is another clickbait video that you guys see everywhere on YouTube, but I guarantee you it is not. It is one of the most original ideas that I've ever had. I've never seen this video done on YouTube, and I think it is amazing. I finally got the idea to do something to create a way to play Fortnite on your Android device, and I am going to be creating my own Android setup to play Fortnite. Now, before I build the setup, before I show you guys everything, let me clear things off a little bit. This video is very much legit, not clickbait. You can 100% play Fortnite on your Android device. But there's a catch. This is not a realistic setup. That means you won't be going to your friend's house, you won't be going to school, you won't be at the bus stop playing Fortnite. It'll be a more of a Android setup that is stationary. It won't be a thing that you can do anywhere you want. So just to get that out there, because I know there are people already typing in the comments, fake, fake, fake. No, it is not. Just give me a chance, watch the video, and you'll see what I mean. And once you watch the video, if you feel like it, drop a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do, and let's get started. Alright, so to start off this video, we need one huge essential feature, and that is remote desktop. And in order to get this, you need Windows 10 Pro. Now that is because that is the only way that I found this to work, and I don't think any other third-party remote desktop feature would work. So you need Windows 10 Pro for this. If you don't have Windows 10 Pro, you can get it for $15. There's a coupon down below, SK Alpha. You get 10% off. You can use SCD keys to get a $15 Windows 10 Pro key if you really need it and you don't have it, but I have it, so I'm gonna do it right now. So all you have to do is go into the settings of your computer and search up remote desktop. And while you're in remote desktop, just make sure this feature is enabled. Then you want to go onto your phone and on the Play Store search up the Microsoft Remote Desktop application. I'll link it in the description below, and you have to download this application. Now launch this application on your phone or tablet or whatever Android device and just choose Add Desktop. Now when you're here, you want to search up the IP address of your computer. And in order to do that, all you have to do is run command prompt as an administrator on your computer and search up ipconfig together. Once you do that, they'll give you an IPv4 and an IPv6 IP address. I just went onto the IPv4 address. You can try the IPv6 if you want to. Now, after you enter the IP address of your computer, all you have to do is click next. And after you press next, they'll ask you for a username and password. What they're talking about is your main Microsoft account on your computer. And in my case, I logged in with my account. Everything's good. I messed up the password one second time I got it, and as soon as you click sign in, you should be redirected onto your PC on your phone. So as soon as you get access and as soon as you see your desktop on your phone, your actual computer or laptop will actually go into the lock screen. It can run at the same time. So now if you've done everything correct, you should have a computer that is in its lock screen, and you should have an Android device that is displaying your desktop. Once you have all this ready, now you need two other things. One is a Bluetooth mouse or a keyboard. Now for Bluetooth, I chose the mouse as my Bluetooth device. I got a Microsoft Bluetooth device, and I made sure to pair this through my Android settings, not through my Windows settings, through my Android settings on my Android phone. And after I got the mouse to work, I checked everything, the buttons were working, everything was good. Now the second thing that you need is the keyboard. And you can either choose the wired keyboard or a wired mouse, but for my wired peripheral, I chose a wired keyboard. And I just took my mechanical keyboard that I got from GearBest, shout out to those guys once again. All I did was use this USB-C to USB-A adapter that I actually got free with included in the box with my Galaxy A5 2017. Now I think some devices don't get it, but I think most Samsung devices now do include this adapter, but it's really just $1 or $2 expensive, so I feel like it's very cheap. You can get an adapter if you want to. But anyways, I used this adapter to connect the keyboard onto my Android device. And then I head back over to my remote desktop on the phone and checked if the keyboard works. Now over here the keyboard works amazingly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. However, every single time that I type on the keyboard, the virtual keyboard also pops up and types and shows the letters as I type on the actual peripheral, the keyboard that I'm using, the physical keyboard. And And this is a problem because let's say you're playing Fortnite, every single time you press the W, it'll be shown on the virtual keyboard that pops up, and that's one, blocking your gameplay. Two, it's constantly writing the W's on the keyboard. So what I did here is I went to my Android settings once again, went to language and input, and I went to language settings. And over here, I made sure to go to my default keyboard and turn off virtual keyboard. That means that no keyboard will ever pop up once again when I'm typing on my keyboard. So once I had the keyboard and the mouse working, I went ahead and finally launched Fortnite on the Android device that I was using, the Galaxy A5. And voila, like planned, it worked amazingly fine. Okay, so when I say amazingly fine, what I mean was there's no lag and there are no screen tearing. I was expecting a lot of screen tearing and a lot of lag, but fortunately it was working exactly like I would have gotten if I was playing on my PC. So that is a definite plus. But you know, it wasn't perfect. The experience was not the best because, okay, so I couldn't really play a game for you guys because one, I was trying to hold the mouse and the phone from one side because the case was not holding it up. I had to take off the case. So the case on, I was holding the phone on one hand and so I was taking turns with the mouse and the keyboard, so I couldn't play a full game for you guys. But anyways, I don't think I could have actually, to be honest, because I need to let you guys know two things. One, the mouse is not as like fluid as I would like it to be. What I mean by this is I don't think I would ever see myself being able to build fast and stuff like that. And the keyboard is actually fairly responsive and easy to use, but I just don't even see myself wanting to play. This video was made solely to show you guys that things are possible. It's just a little creativity and, you know, put into this video. But the point I'm trying to make is Microsoft actually has a nice remote desktop system. Like, I was able to stream a game and get quite good results, and I'm happy that, you know, Microsoft was able to include that into their Windows 10 Pro. I'm happy that I could test it out actually, and yeah, I guess that's the point of the video. Alright, that is how you do it. As you guys saw, the setup is 100% working. You know, it requires a lot of stuff, but if you really want to, you know, technically play Fortnite on your Android device, this is the only legit way. I know there's so many fake videos out there. They're fake. Don't waste your time. Don't do any verification things, you know, just don't get caught. This is the only way if you really want to play on your Android device, but that is also not truly playing on your device. This is the closest we'll get until there's an official version. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for making it all the way to the end. If you guys made it all the way to this part of the video, I want you guys to drop a like because you definitely enjoyed it. That's why you made it all the way over here. And also, drop a comment, ask me a question, do what you want, give me some feedback, and subscribe to the channel. This is Tech Alpha signing out with today's video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.